What do you think's about to happen? There we go. Okay, got it. It was an optical illusion or something. Alright, so I got a comment from a video I did earlier today. The video being Norwood 3, People Like Me More with Exposed Hairline. Now, Harry Q Ball left a comment, who I realized today speaks French as the first language. I took either 5 or 6 years of French in high school and college. So here's an excerpt of something he said that's just kind of it's got me wondering just for sure what's really going on in my head psychologically. Here's the excerpt. Quote, "The more you hide your baldness, the worse it looks. You still hide your rather thin hair on top. Half honest, half dishonest, still waiting for your head shave. It will be a great day. You are handsome enough to support a smooth bald head, possibly with facial hair." End quote. Now, the meat of this is where it says, "You still hide your rather thin hair on top." End quote. So let's meditate on that for a moment. Let's focus on that. I want to know, I mean, for myself, am I hiding my rather thin hair on top? It's funny because in my mind, even when I made that video, this is the epitome of me not hiding my hair. I mean, as I pointed out before, not only am I exposing my hairline to the utmost degree, but I'm also, this part of the middle of the peninsula, I'm actually combing it straight up, which I've made videos before talking about how if you've got a thinning peninsula, the worst thing you want to do is to spike it up, which this isn't spiked, but it is combed straight up, which causes it to be more obvious, the thinness there. So it caught me off guard when I saw that, because I really thought I couldn't be embracing my thinness any more than I actually am and just working with it. So for me, it's hard for me to fathom that I am hiding thinness. I mean, I acknowledge it, and some would even argue that it's not as thin as it used to be since I've been using the rosemary oil and all that stuff. That's still up for debate. We've got a couple more months before we can really try to compare that. And I predict that by the time that time comes, even in the next couple months, there's a good chance I'll cut my hair shorter, which will, I guess in theory, further expose exactly how thin that hair actually is up there. The tone of this comment seems to indicate that if you've got thinning hair to the degree that I do, which, keep in mind, many people watching this video right now are scratching their head thinking, what thinning hair are we talking about? This looks like a guy with hair to me. I don't see thinning hair. I don't see thin hair. You know, there's people that are thinking that right now watching this video. But it seems to be indicated in this that if you have thinning to my degree, that unless you shave it bald, that you are hiding your hair loss. And I don't see it that way, because, you know, it'd be one thing if I use a #1 guard clippers and buzz it off, but that's not going to be good enough. It's to be implied that if your hair is this thin, that the only option is really just to shave it to the skin for the rest of your life. That is your destiny. And I just can't relate to that. I think you can work with a receding hairline and thinning and be embracing your hair loss, and you're not hiding it. To me, I am fully embracing my hair loss. To me, this is the epitome. This is the best way I know how to embrace my hair loss. And sure, buzzing it off or shaving it off is always an option, but I don't see that as more embracing than what I'm already doing, because even now I'm saying, hey, I can still have hair. And would this haircut look better if I had a straight across hairline? Of course it would. But I don't know. I like it's just funny because everyone likes this hairstyle. And it's a way of saying, look, I don't have a perfect head of hair, but I can still have a cool edgy haircut anyway. So that's the way I see it. Harry Q Ball sees it differently, and that's okay. Obviously we have different opinions, But it's funny, think of it this way. The rest of you guys watching this make up the audience. So, what do you think? Who do you agree with more? Do you think hairy cue ball's onto something, that basically, because of how thin my hair is, that I'm ultimately hiding? Because he says, quote, the more you hide your hair loss, the worse it looks. You still hide your rather thin hair on the top. So he says I'm hiding the thinness, I guess based on the fact that I still have hair, or at least because it's this long. Do you agree with hairy cue ball? Remember, I'm an open-minded. If I am somehow still in denial with this hairstyle, let's talk about it. Let me know about it, because I want to fully embrace my hair loss. You know, obviously, as indicated in the video that he's talking about, that people take me that much more seriously and relate to me when I am embracing my hair loss. Even though one of my most popular videos is downplaying your hair loss. That's kind of what started this all. But either way, so it's not a matter of being right or wrong here, but which way do you fall? Do you agree more with hairy cue ball that I am ultimately still, quote, hiding my rather thin hair loss, or sorry, hiding my rather thin hair on top? Or do you think I'm embracing my hair loss and there's nothing dishonest about this hairstyle? That's the way I see it. But again, what does my opinion matter? It's only as good as hairy cue balls. Let's just have a little fun in a non-offensive, non-violent way. But I'll let you, the commenter, be the judge based on what's in the comments. Thanks for participating.